Hello friends, welcome to your favorite show, Sex, the only unique formula to a happy life. Friends, whenever we have questions regarding our sexual life, we don't ask it to our friends, we don't ask it to our family members, we rather hide them. Instead of that, we should ask them, and for that we have opened this platform where you get to ask your questions and you get answers for them. We are here connected with Dr. Dahi Phale sir, but before we start with the show, let's know a little bit about Dr. Vijay Dahi Phale.
Dr. Vijay Dahi Phale is very famous sexologist, urologist and andrologist. He has his clinics in Aurangabad, Hyderabad, Delhi, Dwarka Sector 23, Pune, Nerul in Navi Mumbai, Dadar, Andheri, Kalyan, Nashik, Ahmedabad and Dubai. Dr. Vijay Dahi Phale frequently travels in India and abroad for seminars and conferences related to sexology.
Let me also add that sir also has his latest clinic opened up at Thane. So all the people living in Thane and the areas nearby, make sure you pay him a visit and get your answers from the expert. So let's head forward and meet our expert, Dr. Vijay Dahi Phale. Welcome, sir, to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sir, we keep getting emails, you keep getting emails,
definitely.
And based on that,
Yes.
based on the public demand that we have today's topic. The one that we have chosen is the shapes of vagina and the clitoris.
Yes.
Am I pronouncing it correct?
Correctly, no problem.
All right, sir. So the first question is in the vagina, where is the clitoris?
Yes. Now friends, in this series of sex education, sexual awareness and sexual safety, we are definitely seeing different shapes of vagina. As we have seen different shapes of penises, in the same manner, the vagina is having 80 types of shapes. And you must know this because so many females, they get confused which is normal, which is abnormal. Even in fact, they don't know where is the labia majora, where is the labia minora, where is the hymen, where is the urethra, where is the clitoris. Now coming to the point.
Correct.
So, where is the clitoris located? So, especially when labia majora, they are meeting at the upper part, that part is called as the mons pubis. Then labia minora, when you extend that labia, you can see in the figures, and at the top it meets with a rounded structure which is covered by a thin membrane called as a preputial, especially this clitoral hood. And that sensitive part which is containing more than 1500 nerve endings, rounded region at the end, upper end of this labia minora called as a clitoris.
So, sir, what is the role of this clitoris in the vagina?
Yes, stimulation, excitation and masturbation and definitely secretion. This is the biggest role. In male, if the glans and frenum is stimulated, then they get excitation. In the same manner, due to rich blood supply, rich nerve supply to that clitoris, definitely when there are feelings, when there is excitation, the blood flow towards the clitoris is increased, there occurs erection, same times occur the retraction of the hood, and this gives the proper orgasm, excitation, and this lubrication is very much important at the time of sexual activity, and this is the biggest and I can say the most sensitive part of the vaginal region called as clitoris. So, you must know how to keep its hygiene and how to get to the sexologist, urologist, andrologist when you face any type of pain, irritation, infection or any type of abnormal smell also.
Sir, we are getting a call from Mr. Amar Singh from Lucknow.
Yeah, you can ask the question. They are on the line?
They're just coming online.
Okay, no problem.
We are waiting for his call.
Definitely. If they will have a time, we'll go for the next question.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, we can possibly go for the other question. So, according to the text that I have come across, I've heard that hair is necessary there.
Of course.
So, does hair actually play a part, and what are the different types of hairs that grow in that area, in the vagina?
Sure. Now, secondary sexual characters. So, what is the role of, what is the indication, what this hair indicates? When a person comes in a puberty, in male or a female, at the age of 12 or 15. In this range, there occurs this development of small hairs in the axilla, in the mons pubis, and especially I will tell you in females. These hairs are different shapes, different types, different colors, and again the sparsity is also different. In fact, scientifically, why the hairs comes? Pheromones. Pheromones are the secretions or hormones which create some smell and which attracts the partner for the purpose of different types of sex. But if they are hygienic, and especially if they are crowded one, if they are curly one, if they are going inside the vagina at the time of sex, so friends, I always tell you, always keep on trimming the hairs so that they will not indulge inside at the time of act. They will not interfere at the time of urination, because in females it is sprinkled and it contaminates the surrounding. In such a cases, only one thing I will tell you, in the direction of hairs, either trim or by using a very nice type of blades you can shave it, but you have to use some lubricant so that there should not be any type of injury or any type of blebbing on the surface of this labia majora.
Sir, Mr. Amar Singh has been
It's
connected with
connected.
us.
Okay, we'll have it.
Please, can we have a question?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah, tell me.
sir. Like males, whether females also have poor skin?
Yeah, correct. Curiosity. So the thing we close, people get a curiosity. That's why we should open it. We should discuss with our kids. We should teach these kids when they are in education, because they are always 50% people always they discuss on the sex only, but they should discuss scientifically. So here we are there to give the knowledge. In males, naturally the skin is created which goes front and back, that is called as a prepuce. The role is protection of that glands which is delicate and sensitive, same way. Females also, because it is a reduction of the same part during development in embryo. So what happens? The glands, it becomes small and become clitoris, and that prepuce which is there in male, in female it becomes a preputial hood. Same function, secretion of sebum, same work, protection of the sensitive part. So friends, in male and in female, prepuce and foreskin, this type of hood is there, but you have to take care of it. You should not be infected, irritated, so that it will not cause any pain or irritation during sexual activity.
So in the earlier question that I asked
Yeah.
you, you also said that you need to trim the hair because
Yeah,
there are different
definitely.
secretions.
Yeah.
What would be the normal secretions of a vagina?
Yes, correct. Now this is again most important, because when puberty, what is puberty? This estrogen and progesterone, they are stimulated, the levels are increased, that they get a menses, it is called as a menarche. So at that time a clear fluid which is secreted from this preputial hood, these glands secrete that clear fluid. If it is a clear one, if there is no any type of abnormal smell, there is no any type of irritation or any greenish or any reddish color. So clear fluid which is there for the purpose of lubrication, and this is the normal secretion which is created for a smooth activity or for smooth masturbation.
Sir, Manyata from Kulaba
Yeah,
wants to
we'll have
connect
it.
with us.
Yeah.
Manyata, can we have your question?
Hi, sir.
Hello.
If clitoris is large and pointing out from vagina, then how to treat it?
Okay. So now see how these our viewers are also so knowledgeous and so
Correct.
curious.
Correct.
Again, this variation I will tell you. See, normally depending on the shape of this labia majora, this clitoris should be inside or at the level of surface, but in few females, few girls, it is elongated due to some abnormal development or due to testosterone development or higher level of testosterone, and it feels like something odd or uneven. Even for sight or vision also it is not looking so comfortable. So in such a cases, clitoroplasty, it is one of the reconstructive surgery. One should not chop it because it is a sensitive part. You have to reduce that, all glands has to be come back, and we have to reduce its shaft. Don't disturb any type of vessel or nerves over there, and this type of delicate surgery is called as a clitoroplasty, and definitely it gives a nice shape and it preserves the normal neurovascular function also, and for this purpose they have to reach to sexologist, urologist and andrologist.
Correct, sir.
Yeah.
So along with this, there are different body types
Yeah.
and different bodies have different
Sure,
odors.
sure.
So my hair will smell different, my
Yeah.
ears will
Sure,
smell
sure.
different, my
Little
armpit
bit
will smell
natural.
awfully different.
Yeah.
So similarly, what would be the normal smell of a vagina?
Yes, correct. And one must know it, because unless you know normal, how you can differentiate which is abnormal.
Correct.
So normal vagina also have a smell called as a coppery smell. Coppery smell, which is totally taken as normal if there is any change, like a color like a pus, foul smelling, and this type of smells occurs due to bacterial vaginosis, bacterial vaginitis, or any type of abnormal infection. So friends, just only remember, normal coppery smell is the feature of normal vagina.
So I might sound a little funny,
Yeah.
but it is said that if you eat onions, you smell like onions.
Yeah, of
You
course.
eat garlic, you
Sure,
smell like
sure.
garlic. Is it only the mouth or is it also for the vagina?
Yes.
And does also hormones cause changes in the
Yes,
smell
yes,
of the vagina?
Definitely. Again, wherever are the secretions, there is a smell.
Correct.
You have a secretion in the saliva.
Correct.
The same secretion are secreted by this sebum, by this hood or this clitoris. So especially in menses, you get a funky smell. Again, if suppose any type of garlic or any type of this all masala or any other type of foods you take it, the same secretions are secreted like saliva in the secretion of this vagina also, and definitely it smells like that. And about hormones, by changes in hormones during menses due to blood, again the smell of the secretion changes, but it is taken as a normal. Why? Because it disappears after that menses, or after 1 or 2 days again it come back. But if suppose by any mean it disturbs, it causes irritation, or sometimes it's very commonly observed, if it is abnormal, then their partner is also reluctant from them, because you know different type of leaking and all these things, where they will be going away from that and they will not be interested in such a type of activity. So friends, be hygienic, keep your parts very clean and neat, and one must be keeping it attractive so that your partner should be and must be involved with you, and you can enjoy your sexual life.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that was a highly
Yeah.
enlightening episode for today.
Surely.
And we would like to thank
Yeah.
you for joining us.
Thank you very
Friends,
much.
that is
Yeah.
all the time that we have for today. And you have all the details about Sir and his clinics on your screens. So that was it for today. Also, do not forget, for the people living in Thane and the places nearby, make sure that you go and visit Sir's brand new clinic at Thane. So, and get your questions answered by the expert.
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us thus today. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.